What's going on, America? B-Walk, going on with the Walker Review. Got my first interview going on. Got my man Pesos, got my other man Gumption.
Hey,
coming with the Sloppy EP. I know everybody in commerce been talking about it, everybody done heard it, and they jamming your stuff, y'all. So we just want to sit down and talk about y'all and see what the substance you guys had in your music, see how you feeling about the rap game now going on in the industry. Right. So to start off, first off, where did you guys get the names Peso and Gumption? Where did that even come from? Is this a actual occurrence y'all had in your life that made these names come up? I mean, what happened?
We going alphabetical.
Go ahead. You got it.
Alright.
You got it.
Well, mine's personally, I always been Chico since, way back.
Before the dog.
Before the dog, before Friday, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Peso just basically come from, I'm Mexican, so a lot of people make fun of me for that. But at the same time, I knew it was a million Chicos in the world, so I had to have something that made me different.
Dang. Yours simple, mine like.
Oh yeah, he deeper. He the intellectual. I like
nah,
all the good shit.
But gumption, it's an actual word, and like people in the South, old folks, they always threw it around, when they get on you, they say, man, have some gumption about yourself. It just basically means, self-respect for yourself, and courage, and having determination and values everybody's supposed to have. But I always heard the word, but everybody know, like, Crit, that's my nigga, he has a song called it. And when I heard the song, that shit really it embodied me how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the stuff I grew up. So that was even more like, damn, I should really just rock with it. Because at first I was just going by my name. But, I switched it up and put the dollar sign in there, and here we are, world.
I got you. Speaking of Crit, I know you guys even a couple weeks ago, you guys opened up for Crit. And I know that's one of you guys' idols. That's one of the people you guys have been listening to from the jump before people even knew who Big Crit was. Yeah. I mean, how was that personally for you guys to even be kind of in his presence, like on sharing the same stage with somebody that you guys listened to for years?
Well, this is his favorite rapper, so I'm gonna let him go first.
I mean, man, I ain't gonna say, man, that shit, that was some bucket list type shit for me. Especially then that being one of really the second time I ever just been on a big stage. So it was real cool, and I met him, and shit. Shout out everybody who helped me out. Shout out Scott, you know what I'm saying? He came on and did game. Y'all go check that out. They'll block this out as well. But it was a dream come true, man. That shit was cool, getting the open for him. And then shout out Commerce, because they showed love to me and him, and I'm knowing they're not familiar with me or him, So I liked it, it was a lot of energy, and I appreciate everybody, fucking with us and making that happen. It was good. It was a good look, man. I was blessed.
Man,
I was blessed.
Well, for me, it was my first, performance at all.
Got his cherry pop.
But anyway, it was my first time performing, and I kind of been on Big Crit since I was in high school, so I really appreciated seeing people, mess with his music and mess with me, because once again, these are my first 2 songs on this mixtape. I ain't never been in the studio or nothing, and just to see people fuck with me, it could have been just because it was me, it could have been because I was going hard, I don't know, but I just appreciate it fucking with me.
Yeah,
either way, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, fool. If you listen to my shit because it's me, I feel popular, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to me because, you like it, then I feel like the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
As y'all can see, this is real life in the hood right here, bro. Camaraderie. But I mean, other than Crit, what are some artists that you guys have listened to in the past that have inspired you guys?
Gucci.
Man, to be real though, man, we listen to a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. And I'm not just talking about rap neither.
Yeah, because lately I've been listening to electronic music. I've been liking the little melodies they have in that. Yeah. And like R&B. I like Bootsy Collins and Curtis Williams.
Yes, like a lot of shit.
A lot of Texas shit, because being in Fort Worth and in Houston, Texas has taken over me basically. So like big ups to like the Twisted Blacks and like the Trinity Garden Cartels, like all the stuff that they really heard but had like a big influence on cities and shit like that. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys, UGK, all that.
Yeah.
And the DJ School.
Yeah, it just really stemmed from when I was coming up, what my folks was playing, because, you know, that's how I got such appreciation for music, period, you know? And shit, I listen to a lot of shit on a daily basis, from funk to blues to down home to hip hop to, you can catch me, to jazz to Chief Keef. Like, I bump that shit.
Scooter.
Y'all kind of leading into my new question. I'm trying to figure out if y'all done this before, because y'all kind of lead into my questions. It's kind of geared towards you, Marcus. We're going to get to you in a minute, person. But I know for a fact, like, even when you get on SoundCloud, the description they have for you is he's a young, versatile rapper that can sound like a various type of artist. And from Bumpin' Sloppy, I can turn on one song and I be like, yeah, it sounds like some Bun B, Houston Ride type stuff. Or I can switch to another one and I can be like, okay, this sounds like some funk, old school, some stuff my parents would probably jam. And then you can switch to another thing and be like, he riding a beat like Wiz. Like, where all this creativity comes from you to be so versatile?
I mean, I'm fairly new at this shit. Like, I ain't been rapping for about 3 years, but like I said before, I done listened to so much. It ain't necessarily me trying to mimic. It's like I don't know what necessarily my sound is yet, you know. So I ain't finna put a ceiling on myself, because I felt like that was one mistake I made. Because if you go back, I dropped another EP called Daily Routine, and it was more neo soul. But at the time, like, I had been listening to a lot of Dilla beats, J Dilla, you know, Detroit East, Slum Village. I had been listening to all his stuff, and at the time, that was the vibe I was on. But I noticed right there, I did myself a disjustice, because I didn't show what all I could do. So now I'm just going in there, and I'm just really vibing with the music, and whatever comes to me, that's what comes to me. I ain't thinking about it too much. I'm just letting it ride, and shit, it's going well. It's turning out nice, and I like it, you know. Shit, I like it.
I got you.
A lot of niggas in there who I feel like y'all just doing it just to do it. You trying to be like your favorite rapper, but your favorite rapper ain't trying to be like nobody.